Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a monthly haul. This is my Young Living loyalty order. I have been ordering monthly from Young Living for literally years now, and I typically share these hauls here on my channel. I have missed the last few months just with pregnancy and moving madness, but I'm excited to share with you guys today what we got this month. So we obviously get our essential oils from Young Living. Those are the only oils we buy. They are super high quality. They're very effective, and they're just oils that I trust to use like in my house, around my kids. So that's one thing that we get from there. But we also get so many of our household, like cleaning products, personal care products, supplements from there as well. And that's actually typically more so what is in my orders every month, because those are the things that we need to replace and go through. And then of course we order oils too, but most of the time it is more these like household products. So I have my monthly order here. And I'm gonna go through it with you guys. Okay, so first things first, a couple of restocks of some of my favorite Thieves products. So if you've seen any of these videos, and you've probably seen these products before, Thieves is Young Living's cleaning line, and we use everything Thieves in my house because it really works. Like, it is effective, and I have no complaints whatsoever. It's also very natural. Of course, there's no toxic ingredients in here. And this is actually one of the best places to start when it comes to ditching and switching products in your house, because there are really great options out there. And you can make some major strides with just buying a few simple products. Like if you grab the Thieves laundry soap and the dish soap and the Thieves household cleaner, which you can use for everything, then you've literally just wiped out so many of the toxins that you might be using in your home in one foul swoop with just those three products. Okay, so Thieves laundry soap, this is the only laundry soap that we have used since before I even had kids. We use it on everyone's clothes, like the whole family. It works super well. It's, effective. It doesn't smell like Thieves. It actually smells more like lemon. So if you're worried about your clothes smelling like Thieves, because Thieves is like, it's a pretty, it's like cinnamony and kind of spicy and sweet, which, I mean, I love the smell of it, but sometimes people are like, well, I don't really want my clothes to smell like these. But another thing too, with natural laundry products, this does not contain any fragrance. It does not contain any phthalates, which is what makes fragrance really stick to the fibers in your clothes. So this is not going to give you that powerful laundry smell, which if you're new to laundry, like non-toxic laundry, that might feel like a bad thing, but it's actually a really good thing. Those fragrances are so powerful and also unfortunately very toxic. And if you think about it, when it comes to laundry, you're wearing clothes all day, you're wearing pajamas and sleeping in sheets at night. So that means you are literally constantly 24/7 coming in contact with the fabrics that you may have washed in a toxic soap. So if you can just get rid of that one thing in your house, you are already making a huge dent in your toxic load throughout the day. So we love the Thieves laundry soap. This is a very small bottle. So you might think like, oh my God, that's a lot of money for that little bottle, but it's super concentrated. Like when you buy the big, I used to buy the big jugs from Costco, like the big orange tubs. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like one of the first ingredients is water. Like it's very watered down. So you actually don't need that amount. This gives you, I think it's like 64 loads, which is like about the same. It's 6 times ultra concentrated, non-toxic. We love it. And again, it's the only thing I use, even on baby clothes. I do not use Dreft or any of that. That stuff is so toxic, and it's insane to me that that's marketed for tiny baby things. It makes me actually very sad and mad. Anyway, so next we got the Thieves dish soap. This is the only dish soap we've used for a very, very long time. I love this dish soap because, again, for all the same reasons. It's non-toxic, it's effective, and it comes straight to my door. I also get points back on all this stuff that I order, so I can then use that to buy free stuff. So it's kind of like discounted in a way, and the discount comes via store credit. So love this dish soap. It's free from SLS, which is a foaming agent, which is often found in soap or soap-like products. Dyes, SLES, formaldehyde, phosphates, and synthetic perfume or fragrance. So another thing too is it says if swallowed, drink plenty of water to dilute. So this is not a call to poison control. It is very simple. It's very natural. And I love that, we're cleaning our plates and our cups and our silverware and things that we're actually eating off of with something that is technically not harmful to consume if you were to. Hey guys, I just wanted to take a real quick second to share with you how you can shop my favorite essential oils and also non-toxic products. So if you are totally new to Young Living, I would highly recommend grabbing a starter bundle. I love the just essential oils premium starter bundle, and I also love the Thieves home cleaning bundle. But there is also skincare products. There is stuff for kids. There's other personal care products. There are supplements. You really can get so many of your everyday staple products through Young Living. I love so much that they source all of their own essential oils and distill them themselves on their own farms and source all of these oils and ingredients for their products themselves. They just have such a high commitment to quality, and you can see on their website all of the different farms that they have. You can almost take like a virtual tour, but you can even go visit these farms yourself in person. And just like any other website, you can just place a regular old order, but there is also this option for a loyalty order. And this is a no-brainer. If you plan to like try new oils or just restock things that you like to use, you definitely want to be ordering on loyalty because you're going to get points back on all of those purchases, which you can turn around and use as store credit. These products and these oils especially have changed my life in so many ways. I use them every single day and highly recommend them. I will have a link down in the description box below if you want to start shopping and place your first order. Okay, another restock of a product that we've used and gone through many times. I feel like if I did an empties video, I've never like stockpiled my empties, but it would be so long because we really do use these products in and around our house, personal care, all of it, and we have for years. So we end up just repurchasing them because they work really well. And again, no complaints. And everything is also infused with their essential oils. So you almost get like little micro doses of these powerful plant extracts just by using your everyday products, which is really cool. And not something that you can get really anywhere else. So this is the Kidsense toothpaste. So this is the toothpaste I use for my kids, obviously. And I ordered 2 bottles just to make sure I had enough backstock so that I don't run out. We really like this. It's a citrus flavor. My kids really, really enjoy the taste of it. Again, no complaints. And again, it's non-toxic. So it's things to look out for in toothpaste. One is that SLS I was talking about in foaming agent. You think of like your toothpaste foams up like crazy. That's the SLS, and SLS is unfortunately toxic. There can be like fake flavoring agents in there. Fluoride is something that we choose to avoid. We even go to a dentist that does not use any fluoride. There is a lot that backs up that fluoride can cause more harm than good. And it's supposed to keep us from getting cavities, but our dentist always says, well, if that's the case, we wouldn't have the cavity issue we have in the US. Cavities are still like, so many people get cavities, and yet our water is fluoridated, and most people have fluoride in their toothpaste. Like, it's just not doing what it's supposed to do, and it has drawbacks as well. So we avoid fluoride, and we use nutrition to actually keep our teeth really healthy. And so far, so good. My kids in all of their dental visits had great teeth. We've had no issues, no cavities whatsoever. This is the toothpaste we use. And then we're also really conscious about food and, nourishing food as well. So, which is a huge part of your oral health. Okay, so that's the toothpaste we use for the kids. Next up, if you've seen these videos before, then you know about these and my husband's obsession with them. So these are the Vitality Drops. So these are basically like a water flavor enhancer, but instead of like fake sweeteners that can be harmful, or just like questionable ingredients, fake flavorings, that is not what's in here. It's actually flavored with essential oils, which is really cool. This is the grapefruit bergamot flavor. This is his favorite. He is like truly like addicted to these things. He just walked in. How much do you love Vitality Drops?
I go through one of those containers every 2 days.
Yeah. So here we go. Lots of Vitality Drops. They also have electrolytes in them as well. So yay for Matt. Okay, next up, speaking of Matt, I have a couple supplements that he loves that I also use, but I'm not like a heavy user of them, I would say. So the first one is Aminowise. So this is basically Young Living's like branch chain amino acid supplement. So it's an amino acid supplement. You can mix it into water. Some people will mix it into their Ningxia drinks. You could add it to like a smoothie if you wanted to, but it's great for like pre or post workout. That is mainly what Matt uses it for. He goes to the gym several times a week, wakes up at the crack of dawn. He's very much into his, taking care of his body, which is a good thing. And he loves this supplement. And also sometimes I will add this to my Ningxia drinks. This is something I've been doing more often. If I make it in the afternoon as like an afternoon pick-me-up. It doesn't have any caffeine in it, but it really gives me a boost. I hardly drink any caffeine, like a little bit in the morning. I cannot handle caffeine in the afternoon. It like makes me feel crazy. Coffee tears up my stomach if I drink it later in the day. So I'll make a Ningxia drink, and I have actually been adding this to it. Okay, and then next, this is a restock. This is another product that I've definitely showed on here many times. So this is Power Meal. And this is one of their protein powders. So this is actually like their vegan formula. They also have 2 whey protein powders, which we also like. They have a vanilla spice and they also have a chocolate one. The chocolate one is my favorite. It's like the best tasting protein powder because it doesn't taste chalky and it doesn't have that like fake sweet aftertaste. When you if it's like milk and peanut butter and a banana and ice with that, it literally tastes like a milkshake. It's so good. But it doesn't have any added sugar either. So that's the other ones. They do have whey protein powders, but then this is their like plant-based one. And Matt loves this. I actually like it too. It's a vanilla flavor. I like again, it doesn't have like that fake sugar taste to it. It's not chalky. It mixes really well into smoothies, but he actually every day does a scoop of this in water and actually a scoop of the Ningxia greens, which is like Young Living's greens, like green powder supplement. And he drinks that, I think, before he goes to the gym. So just as like a little something in his stomach. But so this is obviously, how much protein is it actually? 20 grams of protein for 2 scoops, which is a massive amount of protein. And I do like protein powders. Like I'll have a protein shake here and there if I'm like craving one. I am always going to try and get protein from real food first, but I do feel like these are great, especially like for someone like Matt. Like he's just like he's very tall, he's very active, like he just needs a lot of calories in the day. And this is something that he can just like take down really quickly and it gives him like a big hit of protein. And he really likes the taste of it. So 0 added sugar. It also has nutrients added, like almost like a multivitamin, and they're all derived from real sources. There's nothing synthetic, which is super important because a lot of times protein powders will have nutrients added, which is good, but if they're synthetic, it's not so great. So if you look at the ingredients, I mean, it's literally, so like the protein is pea protein, pumpkin seed protein, flax protein, and sunflower protein. There's MCTs in here, and then all of the ingredients are like raspberry powder, blueberry powder, goji powder, tomato powder, spinach powder, sweet potato powder. Like that's where a lot of the nutrients are coming from. There's folate added, but it's the natural folate. Like it's just a really high quality plant-based protein powder. And I should say it doesn't upset my stomach. A lot of times vegan protein powders, plant-based protein powders can cause a lot of GI distress. They can be tough to digest, but I do not find that with this at all. It is easy to digest. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, I do have some oils that I ordered. I ordered a couple, but then the others are free. So every month, Young Living, it's being on loyalty rewards, which this is my loyalty rewards order, is completely optional. You can just place like orders whenever you want. Like with no rhyme or reason to it. You could make an account and never order at all. Like it's just like ordering from a normal website. But if you do want to opt in to the loyalty orders, that is placing an order every month. However, there are so many perks that come along with that. So first, you get points back on everything. So the more the longer you consecutively order, the more points you get back. At this point in time, I get 25% points back on every order, which is crazy. Like you think like Target if you sign up for their card and you use their card and shop there, you get 5% back in, like, you know, 5% back in, is it cash or store credit? I don't know. But this is 25, and you start out, your very first loyalty order is at 10%. So that already is like very, very generous. And then on top of that, you also can get free gifts with purchase. And there's a new lineup every month, which is super fun. So like October 1st, they announce like, okay, here's what all the freebies are for this month. And then they'll have different ones for November and December. And the more that you spend, the more that you get. So this is what, as far as freebies go, we got eucalyptus, and this is technically my order and Matt's order. So we got 2 eucalyptus, which is really nice. So eucalyptus, and this is the globulus, which is my personal favorite. This is amazing to have going into the colder seasons when, you know, people are getting sniffly and stuffy. Eucalyptus is one of the best oils to help open up your airways. So if you are feeling stuffy and it's like hard to breathe overnight, diffusing a couple drops of this, maybe mixed with like some lavender or something that is like a good sleep oil. You don't have to, but it would make it better. That's really gonna help you be able to like breathe easier overnight. Another thing I love to do is put a couple drops of eucalyptus like in the shower, like put it around the edges where it's not just gonna be rinsed away, and it like mixes with the steam. One, it feels like a spa. It feels like very like bougie and elevated, but also it really, really helps. Like it's like double time opening up your airways, and it just helps you breathe easier. And that is like such a welcome thing, because you know when you start feeling that way and you're like, will I ever remember what it's like to breathe freely? It's so annoying. So that's just like a really helpful natural tool to have on hand. Also for free, we got a big bottle of Stress Away. This is one of the top purchased Young Living oils. This is a huge favorite. It is, a lot of people like to refer to it as like vacation in a bottle. So it has lime, it has vanilla, it has kind of like that tropical smell to it. It is amazing. Like I love to put it like on my wrists or behind my ears. If I do just need to like, if I like need to de-stress a little bit, I love to diffuse it. It's a great oil to have for, especially for like fall diffuser blends. If you kind of want that like sweet, like to mix this with maybe that oil Thieves I was talking about earlier. That's really like spicy and like cinnamony and warm, to mix those together. It's gonna smell like a fall candle. It's great for diffusing. It smells amazing. But then it's also good for like perfume too. So this is one that I usually like keep in my bag. It's like one of those oils that I just kind of always have on hand. So those are 2 oils that we got for free. And then as far as oils that I ordered a bottle of lemon because we go through lemon very quickly. It's one that I diffuse all the time, but I also use this for cleaning. So you can, if you want, you can like add it to your Thieves cleaner to make it even more effective. I feel like Thieves cleaner is so effective on its own that you don't need to, but some people do like to add oils more just to like maybe switch up the scent, like putting some Christmas spirit in there in the holiday times, or you know, adding some citrus oils in the summertime, but it's also gonna boost the cleaning power as well, which is really cool. But lemon is, we diffuse it all the time, and like I said, I use it for cleaning. So if my kids draw a crayon on the wall or like on a table or something, I've even had friends who their kids have drawn Sharpie on like their countertop. Lemon will take it right up. This is literally like your all natural Goo Gone gunk like eraser. It works so well. If you've ever seen like a video of someone putting like lemon on a balloon, it literally like eats away at the latex and it pops. It just is gonna eat through like anything that you need to get rid of basically. So it's very effective, and also of course completely natural. Some people like to put lemon in their water too to actually like flavor their water, and it also gives like a little boost of antioxidants. One thing to note with that is all of the citrus oils are actually extracted from the peels, not the actual fruit itself. So, because sometimes people are like, you're putting like acidic lemon in your water and then you're drinking it, like that can't be good for your teeth, but it's actually not coming from the fruit, it's coming from the rind. And if you actually smell the rind of fruits, you're like, oh wow, okay, I understand how the oil comes from there. It smells so powerful, so strong of the fruit. Not like you would think it would smell like a bitter rind, but it actually, it has the essential oils in there. So that's actually what's in this bottle. Another oil that I ordered that is a staple for us, but it's kind of one of those like more obscure, at least I think, oils. So this is Copaiba, and it is incredibly helpful for supporting any kind of inflammation. So the same, I think it's beta carotene, like the same compound that is very helpful, let's say, in CBD is the same that's in here. This is not CBD, this is an essential oil, but actually is like 50% beta carotene, which is much higher than what you find in CBD. So if you think of like a lot of the reasons you might want to use that, Copaiba has a lot of the same applications, but what we use it mostly for in my house is for teething. So I have 3 kids, I have a 4th on the way, and my oldest is 4. So we have like, it is like pretty jam-packed, lots of little kids, and my life has been like teething since I can remember having kids. Like there's just, it almost seems like there's always somebody teething or like going in and out of teething. So right now it's my youngest, he's 1, and he just had a couple new teeth come in, and we use Copaiba. It's the only thing we've ever used, and it is so effective. Like teething has never been a big thing for my kids. Like it's never been like, I don't know, like I hear some moms talk about how it's like, oh, they're teething, like, oh my gosh, they're so miserable. And it's like, you obviously feel so bad for the babies, but you also feel really bad for the mom, because it's really hard to have a miserable baby and you just want to help them. And you don't want them to be miserable. Like you want your like happy little baby back. So Copaiba for us is a lifesaver. You can, make like, you can mix with oil and like a dropper or something and like actually rub it directly on their gums. I usually just rub it right on the jawline. I do it neat from the bottle. I'm personally comfortable with that. We've never had any issues doing that. I've done it that way with all of my kids. If they're super drooly, I know some moms will just use it neat right on their gums because it's like so diluted in their own drool, which is kind of gross. But if you've had a teething baby, you know that they drool a lot. But so this is like a lifesaver for us. I feel like any mom with little kids is you need this oil because it's so helpful, and I like can't imagine momming without it. And it's completely natural. Like I remember years ago, like the Oragel or whatever it was that people, was recommended for teething babies forever to put directly in their mouth was found to be very toxic and actually dangerous and like should no longer be used that way. So this is just something I know that it's like literally from a plant. It is completely natural. There is nothing wrong with using this as long as it's used, and applied correctly. And it's just such a lifesaver. Okay, you guys, so that is it for my monthly, what are we in, October? Haul for this month, all the things that we ordered. Again, lots of household and personal care supplements, and then of course our oils. We get so many of our products from Young Living. We don't get everything from Young Living. There are certain things that we like to purchase outside of Young Living that are also non-toxic, but we do get a bulk majority of the things that we need and we use daily from there, which is amazing because again, I get all those points back. I get free stuff every month just for ordering my dish soap and our protein powder and our like kids toothpaste and like all the things I would have been buying anyway, from Target or on Amazon. And now I'm having to be so careful looking at ingredients and trying to figure out what's safe and what's not safe because I'm very conscious of bringing toxins into my home. It's like truly an easy button. I can trust that they're safe. Everything is essential oil infused, which you can't find anywhere else. So they're just high quality. They are potent, and they are safe, which as a mom is super important to me. So, and they come to my door, like I don't have to think about it. And there's certain things that we literally just leave on our order. I edit it every month. I change up what we need based on what we need. But there's some things I just leave on there because I know we're going to go through it and it's just one less thing I have to think about. So for me, it's very convenient. It's a great way to bring in high quality, non-toxic products that I can totally trust, that really work. And I just love it. And again, I've been doing this for years. So highly recommend it. If you're not a Young Living customer already, I always have a link down below. Highly recommend grabbing an oil starter kit to start out with. That's what I bought years ago. And it's just an incredible value. You get so much for your money. And it really is like the best way to kind of kick off this more like non-toxic journey, or just using Young Living products and like getting acquainted with their oils in general. Maybe you are already kind of doing this, but you want to like get your foot in the door and start using some Young Living stuff. Definitely grab a starter kit. Again, that's always linked down below. And you don't have to sell. That's always a question. You can if you want. You can get great commission by sharing something that you love and you buy with your own money and you really trust and you use. But you don't have to. It's completely optional. Most people are just customers because they love the product. But then some people also go on to use their affiliate link and share as well. And you also don't have to do this monthly order as well. You can also cancel it at any time. There's a cancel button right on the page. It's nothing weird. Again, I buy the stuff with my own money every month. A lot of times people think I get it for free. I don't. This is like literally what I buy for my family. And this is what we use. But that is all I have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.